Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great week, folks. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Serve the one you love. Once you decide to be a couple, you're there to serve the one you love, to serve your love to your lover. In every kiss and every touch, you feel you're there to please the one you love without expecting anything back. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials close up 354, NASDAQ up 142, S&P's up 45. Percentage-wise, you had the NASDAQ up 2%, Dow Industrials up 1.4, S&P's up 1.5. Gold contract flat out here at $12.2280 an ounce. We had silver also flat, $14.21 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1.27, $51.69 a barrel. And bottom line is that you get a bounce on lighter volume. We did about 670,000 contracts. That's after coming down on Friday with a million contracts. 45 bucks looks like what we got happening inside this oil market. Notes and bonds, they still want higher price. Now, 10-year note, down 3 ticks, 119.05. 30-year bond down 7, 139.25. If we go over here and we take a look at this 10-year, what you're going to see is this. And this is right about as deviant as you can get, too, folks, inside this bond market. The bond market continues to say that this S&P, number one, wants lower price. It's also saying that the number of Fed hikes is not going to be what the Federal Reserve is saying at this particular point, meaning that the Federal Reserve, last meeting, we're looking to do a rate hike in December of this year, as well as 3 in 2017. The way that folks are buying the 10s and buying the 30s, however, are saying, guess what? Where the money's going is that they're saying our yields are going back down, not up. What we did out here is this. You have the 10-year traded to 119.11 today. We closed at 119.05. The number to keep your eye on is 119.05, 119.06. Bottom line, you are actually pushing into that level with volume. We did 2.2 million contracts today. It's going into 2.7 million. Wouldn't back off. That's saying this 10-year wants to get up to 120.20. We go take a look at the 30-year. 30-year, same type of setup. Bottom line, you rejected lower price out here. 30 years done 590,000 contracts. That's also a big contract volume. This is going to get interesting, man. They really came in this market because when I was just on the last hour, I'm going to find someone piled in this market, folks. You know, because I had brought this up at the 3 o'clock hour, and it certainly didn't have the volume that we have right now. This 30-year did 590,000 contracts. We're at 139.25. And 139.28 is the number. Now, the last time that we were up there, we had done 550,000 contracts. So what we have here is this. You're pushing into the highs with expanded volume. This thing's going to go. This thing wants to go up to 145.06. And we'll find out what that's all about. My take is that what that is setting up, and the 10-year right now is yielding 3.06. My take on that is what you're going to have here is that you just have the aspect, well, you have the aspect that people just want to make sure they're getting their money back now versus making money on their money. Because what you do have for the whole market in general, right now for the year, you have the Dow Industrials up 0.5%, the S&P's up 0.8%, and the NASDAQ is up 3.4%. Those are the numbers out here as of the close of today. King dollar. King dollar, bottom line, is over the August 15th swing high. And you get light volume. We'll see how long it can last up here. King dollar has failed twice at this level. Both times it's come off of those highs with volume. And what we had out here today, King dollar up 135 ticks. You had 96,960. Bottom line, you get 10,900 contracts. And that's after us coming down with 34,000 contracts as well as 36,000. So big numbers out here. Some of the higher volume equities out here, and this is a low volume a day out here straight across the boards. If we take a look at the indice volume first, what you're going to see in the NYSE, we did 882 million in the NYSE, and the NASDAQ composite. Let's see what we got in the composite out here. Okay. Composite trading 1.9 billion, and we've been doing 2.4, 2.5 billion in the composite. Some of the higher volume equities out here, and you know, what's intriguing here is that when you do look at the first screen with the higher volume equities, it was mixed earlier. Bottom line, it's just about all green. Even General Electric is up a penny. So General Electric was the highest volume traded stock out there today. That was up a penny. We had Apple up 233. General Motors is up $1.78. If you look at GM, bottom line is that news out here from GM, unfortunately for quite a few workers, they are basically going to be laying off 14,000 workers within the next year. They're going to be closing 5 separate plants. Bottom line is that, you know, big numbers, big numbers in quite a few states. Facebook was up 465, trading 136. That's a dead cat bounce. Nvidia is up $8 at 153. If we go over to Bitcoin, folks, so what you're going to see in Bitcoin, well, the reason I went to Bitcoin right after Nvidia, because of course Nvidia was a great equity on the way up. They were selling cards hand over fist to all the Bitcoin miners, and that business is basically has blown up, and looks like it's going to be quite a while before folks are going to be putting money into mining Bitcoin. There's a couple stories out there that basically, bottom line is it takes $7,000 approximately, you know, to mine a Bitcoin, and guess what? We're trading at $36.72. That is down from $6,500 in 2 weeks. And the way this is trading looks to me like your next stop is down here at about 2,400. 1,200's next. 700 is game. And guess what? You know, we'll see whether it's a 100% move of a move all the way back down into those hundreds. And if that's the case, holy cow, that is going to be. I've seen blow-ups before. That's quite a blow-up. The thing that is amazing, though, there's no doubt, you know. If you do go back to the darlings of 1999, 1998, and 2000, including Amazon, you're going to see what happened. Amazon actually did do a 90% correction, you know, and then guess what? We know what happened. Bottom line, you know, it went sideways for a long period of time, but Amazon did do a 90% correction from that 2000 high. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.